Hello, everyone. I am with the lovely Jess. Now, Jess and I have been working together for the last couple months. We started off doing a little bit of one-on-one work, and then Jess joined my program, Your Best Yet. And so it's been so wonderful having you in this program, and over the last 9 weeks, especially, just really seeing everything that you've been getting for yourself out of clarity, out of next steps in your job, and all of that. It's been so wonderful. You honestly look like a new woman.
Thank you. I feel like a new woman.
Yeah, ready to take charge.
I got a new
Now,
haircut and everything. It's the
and
whole
maybe new
bit.
color,
Yeah.
maybe new color. It looks nice and
Um,
vibrant.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, when you came to start off with one-on-one work and even get into the Your Best Yet program, I'm curious to know what exactly you were struggling with at the time of the program or just before the program start.
So I saw your message calling out for new people to work with in January or maybe just before January. And I'm the type of person that really likes to jump on the whole, not new year, new me, but new year, new intentions. And I had been doing them solo up until that point, and I thought, hey, I could really use some extra support going into this year, because I'm hoping to make some big moves and decisions in regards to my business and my career direction. And I don't really know what those moves are. So I was just really hoping to find some clarity with those things by working with you.
Hmm. Okay. And then when you started the program, what were some of the results that you started to see shortly after we began?
One of the first things that I noticed was just how much easier it was for me to check in with myself and notice how I was starting to feel before the feeling had like bubbled over, so to speak.
Hmm.
Um, I noticed my body sensations a lot faster and was then able to, I guess, pull myself out of situations that made me feel uncomfortable or um, that had me in a place of not being myself or being the best that I could be, I guess.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. And then after going through like the whole program, the whole course of Your Best Yet, what have you noticed in your life since then?
So much. I feel shifts and changes in my relationships with my kids and my partner,
Hmm.
and my friends. I feel that I'm openly communicating a lot easier and more clearly, more articulately. And in terms of my career, I have discovered what my vision is for the next 10 plus years. I have some big goals now that I am actively working towards, and I feel very confident about what I want to do. So that
Hmm.
feels amazing.
Oh, I love that. Now, I do have a specific question. You talked about there being a shift in the relationships that you had with your kids, with your partner, and other people in your life. What would you say was like the before Jess and the after Jess with that? Like before Jess would have been like this, and the after Jess is
Um,
like this.
yeah. Before Jess, I feel was always just kind of waiting for the next shoe to drop.
Hmm.
Um, in in my relationships and in life in general, I was starting to be a little bit cynical and pessimistic, and that was making me not as present with my kids, not as present with my partner, um, and feeling just very uh, like there was a lot of brain chatter that wouldn't sit well with me, and I felt very heavy. Um, Post jest is I really don't feel any of those things. I feel very present in my relationships. I feel like my relationship with my kids and my partner is a lot more playful, and
Hmm.
um, that there's a lot more ease and understanding there. Even, when my daughter or son is having a tantrum or something like that, I feel like I can sit with them a lot, a lot better and with more active support. And in my friendships and my family, I feel like I am communicating more clearly and openly, and that I don't feel like the world is weighing me down anymore. I feel like
Mm,
I have this freedom and that I can start making choices of whatever I want, which is
mm,
something that was definitely holding me back before.
mm. Nice. Well, I love that you talked about clarity and actually how that's been available to you, not just in relationships, but then also when it came to the goals aspect or seeing what is the
Mhm.
next step that I want to take. It's just lovely to see how that's been something that's been kind of all across the board, not just specialized in one particular area. Like I got clear in,
Right.
in career and that was it.
Yeah, no, all of those characteristics I would say really spilled out into all categories of my life, with my relationships, with my career and business goals, with myself and just like my confidence and my self-esteem.
Mm,
Um yeah, it's been very powerful and shifting work to be doing, and I'm excited to continue.
yeah. Well, I'd love to know what has it been like working with me? What's it like working with me?
Oh, Andrew, you are I'll tell a little story. So I can remember
Okay.
the first time that I ever saw you was at One Yoga when I was a student there, and you were teaching, and you walked in, and I like walked in behind you, and I was like, ooh, I feel like that guy's kind of cute, and I had a little bit of a crush on you, only to find out like, oh, girl, you can't be going for him. But I think it just speaks to the energy that you bring into a space, and that energy that I felt in that first moment of like meeting you and getting to go to one of your practices, um has just carried throughout any time that I've run into you, and has built even stronger in doing this one-on-one work with you. You're just such a light, and I always feel very lovingly challenged when we're having sessions together. And that is something that I really need. I need someone to give me the little push, but not in a way that's making me feel like not good about myself.
Mhm.
I always feel very uplifted with the push forward.
Hmm. Wow, I love that. I've never heard this story before, so that's that's very fun to know.
Saved it in
Wow.
my back pocket just for this.
Well, Jess, thank you so much for making time to chat with me today, and I'm really excited for what comes next for you in the next part of our work. And again, just thank you so much for showing up and participating in this work and making time today.
No
Yeah.
problem. Thanks so much.